And tonight, NBC4 investigates. We have never before seen video. That is at the heart of a federal lawsuit dealing with the kind of police crisis response that was included in the city's letter to the DOJ. A ruling could come any day now in the case in which 26 people accused Columbus police of excessive use of force during the protests last year. The plaintiffs claim that they were nonviolent, protesting peacefully and following orders from police when they were nonetheless victims of excessive force. I spoke with the lead attorney in the case, who says people need to believe what they can see with their own eyes. What we are about to show you, and a warning, some of it is difficult to watch.
There were many officers on repeated occasions who hurt, attacked, gassed, shot with wooden bullets, falsely arrested non-violent protesters, many of whom were actually obeying instructions to move or leave the area.
All the video you are seeing comes from exhibits that were shown in federal court. This is police body cam video of bicycle officers rolling toward Broad and High, where they hit people with their bikes and indiscriminately spray chemicals in their faces.
Clear the area! Keep blinking.
No one on the sidewalk appears to be threatening or aggressive.
What country is this?
I don't care what the training is. I don't care what the rules are. It's illegal. You can't do it.
Pay attention to the protester here, who's wearing a full gas mask. He appears to comply with orders to disperse. In fact, his back is to officers as he walks away. Then he shoves the officer who ripped the mask from his face and is thrown to the ground and arrested.
He swung it off.
Body cam video shows those officers.
He didn't like me taking his mask off. Yeah, fine. I took his mask off. He didn't like it.
With celebratory fist bumps. There is body cam and bystander video of a woman who Gittes says was asking police for help.
I just want to find my daughter. Ma'am, I don't think all officers are bad. No, listen, please.
You can hear her calling out, I need to find my daughter. I need to find my baby.
This lady has done nothing. This lady has done nothing. They have done nothing wrong. They did nothing wrong. They did nothing wrong.
She ends up getting sprayed multiple times, chased by the police. She doesn't do anything. She's not throwing anything. She's not resisting. She's talking to them. And then ultimately she gets chased, falls, and as she testified in court, then an officer shoved her down again when she tried to get up, stepped on her knee. Broke her kneecap and called her an F&B. That's what you get, F&B, for protesting.
I don't want to die. I just came to find my daughter.
How does this align with the police protocols, the actions we see on these tapes?
They don't align with the general rules of banning excessive use of force. The biggest issue surrounding all of this is the total lack of accountability for the officers. And this is historical here in Columbus.
In that federal lawsuit, in addition to money damages, the plaintiffs are asking for a federal injunction that can range from the court banning the use of certain weapons to making sure there is not a problem identifying officers to requiring suspensions or urgent action if there is a clear misuse of force. Mayor Ginther would not comment since he was a witness in this case. I talked today, though, to City Attorney Zach Klein. He cannot comment specifically on this pending case, but he did say we took real action to hold officers accountable. And he went on to say separately, based on the same sort of conduct, the city hired an independent investigator, a former FBI agent, and my office hired an independent prosecutor to review allegations of officer misconduct, for possible criminal charges. And of course, he says, and I heard from this attorney as well, part of the problem is officers don't want to talk about each other even when they see someone having an excessive use of force. And a lot of these officers are hard to identify. They were wearing masks and they didn't have their name tags on.
In that video, and we saw a lot of video, but we know there's more.
Yeah, there is more. We're going to put this, we don't want people to think we edited this improperly. You can take a look at it. These are the exhibits from a court case. So we have not edited what we put up online. You can see each of those entire exhibits.
And then what about the woman who was looking for her daughter?
She had to have pretty serious surgery. She had a broken kneecap because when she fell, then according to her testimony in this federal court case, one of them shoved her back down again and kind of stepped on her knee, and it broke her kneecap. So she went through pretty extensive surgery.
I'm assuming that once the results are out, then the mayor will be able to speak on it.
We hope so. I've asked him. I know he can't talk now. It could come out in a matter of days, this federal case, because this has been pending for some time. So, of course, we'll keep you up to date. And again, Gittes said most of the officers that he has worked with, he has even represented, they're good officers, men and women. Only takes a few.